This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is the Chain and Molly from Kryptonite's Messenger collection. This is a setup designed for bike messengers with a thick 10mm chain that can be wrapped around your waist while biking, and this solid hardened steel round body padlock. Comes with these little, I guess, key holders for putting it around your wrist or your arm while you're biking. And you can see the bitting on this lock is okay, not great, but not bad either. What attracted me to this lock was prominent advertising for a $2,000 anti-theft offer. In other words, if your bike gets stolen while it's locked up with this, Kryptonite will pay for your bike up to $2,000. Not only is it on the package, but it's also featured prominently on the website, $2,000 in the US or Canada and £900 in the UK. So, being the lawyerly nerd that I am, I actually read all the fine print that goes with this, and it turns out that this offer does not apply to lockpicking. Well, they leave it ambiguous, but probably doesn't apply to it. And there's a reason for that. And the reason is it's not that hard to get into. So let's do exactly that. Let's pick this guy open, and then I'll show you what's inside of this lock. I'm going to use some top of the keyway tension with a 50 thousandths pry bar and my standard hook in 18 thousandths. Okay, click out of 1. Getting feedback on 2. Got to click out of him. 3's loose, 4's loose. Okay, feedback on 5. Okay, I think that's it out of 5. Click out of 6, back to 1. Okay, click out of 1. Nothing on 2, 3. Okay, hit 4, dropped into a deep false set. Nothing on 5 or 6, back to 1. Nothing there. 2. Okay, feedback on 3, getting some counter rotation. Okay, and we got her open. So, not all that hard to get into. Let's take a look and see what's inside of this padlock. I gotta say, it's a pretty cool looking padlock. We've got little bike chain symbols here and this great black and blaze orange theme. Okay, we're going to open this up with a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, this is a new lock, so we're covered in grease here. Okay. We get a key and our follower, and then we can open this guy up. Okay, got this guy open, and I see some things I have never seen in a lock like this. I see, just give you a little zoom here. I see anti-drill pins on either side of the pin stack, and it looks like pin number 1 is a steel anti-drill pin as well. Let's dump all this out. I'm actually excited to see that because this is something new to me. Okay, steel anti-drill pin in 1 that is serrated, and we've got a serrated brass pin in 2, brass pin in 3, brass pin in 4, 5, and 6, and holy cow, something else I've never seen before. We have countermilling on every single chamber in there. This is turning into a really cool little lock. Okay, let's see what these drivers look like. Okay, number 1 is a standard steel pin. 2 is a spool, 3 is a spool, 4 is a spool, 5 is a spool, and 6 is a spool. And looks like all the springs are the same. So I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. I'm not sure I have ever seen so secure a round body padlock like this before. Not saying it was hard to get into, but not bad. Okay, let me give you a close-up of what we have here. Okay, all serrated key pins, including the number 1 pin, which is steel. Then the number 1 driver pin is a steel anti-drill pin, standard. And then we have 5 spools in slots 2 through 6. Then moving over to the core, we see some things I have never seen before on a lock like this. And that includes 2 anti-drill pins on either side of the stack and countermilling. Really, really great features. I'm surprised to see them in this lock, but very encouraged to see them as well. Still probably not something I'd guarantee for $2,000, but a step forward. So that's all I have for you on this Kryptonite lock. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.